Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. No honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. This is Brother Taza Pie here with you again with another lesson, and this is going to be a good one. At least it was good to me, because I got this video here that I'd like to do this lesson on, and this is from this woman here on your screen. She goes by the name of PRINCELLA, and she dubs herself as the Queen Maker. And what she does, she posts content, all right, for and she's I guess a life coach, dating coach, but she fancies herself as giving advice or empowering women over their men. All right, this woman right here, PRINCELLA, and just the average male bashing content, and mainly Israelite male bashing. And not, Esau never does anything wrong. He never, needs reproof or rebuking. He's good. But it's, when they be doing these type of, especially the black woman, they out for us, the black men. And that's what she was saying, the same stuff that the woman told you, how was shy, blessed are the mother, blessed are the paps that gave thee suck, and all of that, that we are inferior to women because we came out of a woman's vagina. Never acknowledging that we first had to come out of our father's, urethra, in the form of the semen or the sperma. All right, we had to come out of our fathers first, and our father put us into our mother, so she could what? House us, feed us, nourish us for 9 months. Now that in itself defines the nature between a man and a woman, and especially concerning the children, all right? The male, he's the giver, he's the provider, all right? He gave the woman the seed, not for her to have and to, cap on him and use that his own child as leverage against him to get him to dance to her tune. No. Your nature is to nourish, all right? Protect and provide in the absence of the man. But, the man, that's his job, to provide and protect. But when the man is out, because men have shit to do, when the man is out, that falls on the woman, but the child is under the woman's protection, as a child, to be raised up, in that nurturing. It's supposed to be a nurturing environment for a child to be raised up in, but our women have become less than nurturing. They don't even know what nurturing is. All right, a lot of them themselves have not been nurtured, and this is a failure on the women. This has nothing to do with a man, because you don't want to nurture your children. That's not on us. And this is the reality of what this woman has come to. And let me just go on and explain why I like this video. I'm going to post it in the chat. I may play a little bit of it. I may not, for the sake of time, but I will put it in the chat. But here's the thing. This woman did all this shit talking, all right, male bashing, telling women how superior they are over men, and that they, are over us, superior to us, and that they don't have to listen to, nothing we got to say. Now this sums up her content, all right? I mean, y'all have seen one, you've seen them all. There's nothing special about her. Except she did this video, she got involved, all right, in an unlawful, wicked lesbian relationship. And what she come to find out, like she didn't know this beforehand, but now she's admitting that women are wicked. Clap it up. Women are wicked. I'm going to clap that up. I ain't got no button. But she came to the realization of the truth only after being in a lesbian relationship with, guess who? Another black woman. And so now, with her stepping into a role that she's not supposed to be in, as well, I would imagine that she would be the butch, but I'm not going to assume. But that's the character in which she portrayed. That's the avatar in which she embodied, and that is to take on the role of a man. And that's what she was teaching women, to take on the role of a man. And now she's surprised that her relationship didn't work out. Yeah, you can't have two heads. Nothing in nature functions with two heads. Only the black woman, naive and simple enough to believe that you can have a relationship with either both parties or either no party in charge. Someone will have to take charge. You see? All right. With that being said, I want to go here, and this is Titus. All right, the only chapter, verse 10. And it says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision." And this was going to them wicked Israelite men, teaching false doctrines, all right, leading people astray. Now, it's a shame that I have to pull this out and use this for women because, as it was said, 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter, that, what Paul stated himself, that he suffered not, no. He said that if a woman is to learn anything, she is to learn from her husband at home. Now, he said that because the husband, being the head of the house, is the teacher and the leader of his household. So if a woman wants to know or learn anything, she needs to consult her husband. And if outside or a further source need to be sought, then the husband himself will seek it. If he sees fit, if that's something that he feels that needs to be done, that's up to his discretion, but he'll go out and get the information required and then bring it back to his wife. If he don't already have that information, he will go get it if he sees fit and give it to his wife. All right, so, and again, it's a shame. This is supposed to be meant for men, but I mean, the Lord and Paul knew in these last days how wicked and rebellious you niggas would be. But yeah, I'm applying this to PRINCELLA, the whore maker. Well, that's what a queen is. She fancies herself as a queen maker. That's exactly what she's doing. She's making queens. A queen is a whore. All right? But I got to use this passage meant for a man because women are completely out of order. And now I can say, because you men ain't in order. Now, before, the reason I say now, I can say that before I wouldn't have said it as much, but Now I can say that with confidence because the prophets have been teaching on YouTube. I'm just speaking on YouTube now. This message been going out for decades, all right? Like 60, 70 decades. 40 with our teachers. Well, our top teacher, 40 with him. So this message has been out. And these cats out here still simping, dancing to these women's tune, you know, and and not even just the prophets. You got all these red pill, the MGTOW family. You got the MGTOW community and the red pill community, and they letting you know what it is. They letting you know what time it is with these women. So like, it's too much distraction out here, but they letting you know what time it is with these women. But you still got this simping going on. What you have to understand is simping enables women, all right? It enables them to be the whores that they strive to be. So when you simp, that lets them know, well, I got this nigga wrapped around my finger. And you know what? She's not going to respect that. She going to go find that if she knows she got you. She going to go find that masculine alpha nigga to break her back down. You'll just be used as a toy. This simping shit is what's fundamentally wrong. One of the things fundamentally wrong with our nation, all right? If we don't have men, real men, we don't have a nation, all right? But anyway, yeah, her mouth needs to be stopped. And this is what I meant in my previous lesson when I say the truth is getting ready to have his way, its way, its way, all right? The truth is getting ready to have its way. All right, the truth had been hidden, concealed, ignored, pushed to the side, shoved around, smacked around, beat up. Not anymore. Now the truth is coming out. All of these people that are teaching these false ideologies and these false doctrines, whether it's biblical or, they telling you wrong shit and how to live your life. Time is up for all of that. The Heavenly Father is exposing these people with their fake doctrines. And PRINCELLA has been exposed. This is a list. 2024 has been the year of exposure. All right? And so she's just the latest victim to fall. And that video, by the way, that video was, I believe, 7 months ago. So you seeing these people, okay? All of these people that been claim to be this and claim to be that, just like your boy, old sleepy face, Billy Carson. Just like I'm the top man and this and all that. The Lord ain't dealing with no top nothing. The Lord is dealing with the meek and the lowly. And if you claiming to be some shit that you ain't, your ass is about to be exposed. Even these cats among the Hebrew Israelite community. I'm high priest such and such and this and that, and bro, now's the time to humble yourself. And that ain't to nobody in particular. That's to everybody. Now is the time to humble yourselves. Because we're entering into judgment. All right? I'm not saying we here. I'm saying that's where we are heading, into judgment. 2025 got judgment written all over it, man. It just reeks of judgment. But we have to see how this thing goes. I can't say one way or the other. I'm lowly and meek. The Lord told me to watch. He wouldn't have to tell me to watch if I knew everything that was going to happen. So I got to watch just like everybody else. Because I know, what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen and the details in it happening. So, yeah, again, Titus 1:11. Whose mouths must be stopped, all right? Now, what she's done, she's probably subverted whole households. She's probably responsible for women leaving their husbands. She's probably responsible for, women breaking up their families. Her. And as the scriptures say, let's see here. Yeah, we're going to get that. I'm going to look at this. Okay, that's all right. Shit. All right, so we'll start here. It's 1 Timothy 2:9. It says, in like manner, also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array. Yeah, a woman should be a vessel for her husband's use. Not out here trying to be a sex symbol to everybody, trying to prove how fine she is, how many heads she can turn, how many numbers she can get, how many niggas she can get in her DMs. That ain't what a woman's purpose is. A woman's purpose is to be a useful vessel to her husband. And if not, she's to be a useful vessel to her father. Other than that, the woman ain't fulfilling that, either for her father's use or her husband's use, then she's useless. But right now, she's for Esau's use. So she's useless to us. And that's what they don't understand. They say, oh, the black man hate the black woman, so we need to hate them. This ain't tit for tat. And women, yes, y'all thinking checkers. But let me put you up on some chess. All right? This ain't no tit for tat. If you ain't serving us, we got no purpose for you. We got shit to do out here. This ain't no tit for tat. Oh, because y'all did this, we going to do that. Or y'all ain't doing this, so we going to... No, we ain't worried about y'all. Fuck y'all. Go on and do your hoeing. We out here building. And if you don't want to help us build, we don't need you. You get the fuck on. We'll get Becky. We'll get Lolita. We'll get Umbutu. We'll get anybody that's willing to cooperate and to help us build. Because it ain't about no black woman. It ain't about a Hebrew Israelite woman. It's about the Israelite man rebuilding, or let me show you what it's about. All right. This is Amos chapter 9. I'm going to start at 11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins and I will build it as in the days of old. Now, how is the Lord going to raise up the tabernacle of David? Well, first of all, we got to establish what or who is the tabernacle of David, and that is the elect of Israel at this particular time. All right. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who have the ears to hear this word will call to this truth to do work. That's how the Lord is raising the tabernacle of David. Now, once we are initiated, then we must go forth and continue the process. All right. So if we receive the word, we heard and believed, then we need to, in turn, go out. As servants of the Lord, his ministers, go out and do the same so that we can call others. All right, this is how the Lord is raising up the tabernacle of David. All right, he needs faithful servants. So in doing that, it's good if a brother have a helpful vessel, a helpmeet. It's a good thing. The Lord meant it to be that way. He set it up that way. But it don't have to be that way. Men have options. It ain't no thing of us against them. Men versus women. It ain't no thing of that. This is a thing of function. We out here functioning. All right. I used to jam this song like that song 40 they put out. I'm out here trying to function. Well, we out here functioning. We ain't trying. We are functioning. And we don't need the woman to do it. If y'all had sense in y'all head, y'all would recognize, see what we're doing, recognize it, and you should want to help. Oh, shit, they building the kingdom of heaven. I want a part of that. But then there's the thing, a woman can't never be in the goddamn background. She got to be in the forefront. She want everybody to know what she done. A lot of women, I know all women ain't like that, but a lot of women, they can't just be in the background. Sit y'all ass down somewhere, just learn this truth. And if it's piqued your fancy, learn it. And if you got a man, be a helpmeet to your man, Be a helpmeet to him. And if you don't have a man, wait on the Lord. Don't try to force no issue. Just wait on the Lord. And that's the best way to do it. Then it won't go wrong. It was meant to be. And, hopefully things will work out. But, yeah, we out here, we have work to do. We're not out here, playing games with you women. Now, going back, 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. But they don't. They got everything out and hanging and swanging and banging. Nothing's left to the imagination with the modern American woman. It's all out on display. And for what? Because soon we say something or tell you something, then it's an issue. This is the insanity that we have to deal with, that PRINCELLA has found out. I really recommend y'all watch that video because she was taken through the ringer by another black woman, but she's supposed to be the master of black women. She's supposed to be the queen maker, and she admitted that she couldn't handle her mentally. But you've been giving out all of this bad advice. You've been giving out all this bad advice to these women destroying relationships. See, when you follow the scriptures, see, a shamefaced woman won't go on YouTube, period. Maybe to do a cooking, a cooking lesson. Look, this is how you make my famous banana pudding or whatever the hell. But a shamefaced woman ain't in everybody's face. That's shamefaced. You're shy, quiet, modest. Maybe a little bashful. Men don't want a woman up in everybody's face or on YouTube. I'm a content creator. I'm so-and-so. I'm this, I'm that. But to me, they all wick, wick, whack. That's some old KRS. But yeah, it says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the women learn in silence with all subjection. So you women really need to be learning. Because really the only thing you can teach, most of you, really the only thing you can teach is how to be a whore. That's where y'all expertise lies, or serving Esau. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Now that's sound advice. All right? Because going back to my example, a woman receiving seed, a man gives his seed. All right? So he provides, she takes, she nourishes it, she brings it to term, and she gives her man a child. You see? That tells you everything you need to know. So the women got to be the ones, emotional. All right, and there's good emotional and there's bad emotional. Emotional ain't nothing negative. All right, we've been taught and shown the negative side, but emotions have their place. The Lord wouldn't have gave us. We all got them. All right, but the women were allowed to operate in their emotions so they could have emotional intelligence to tend to the children. All right. In other words, a child ain't feeling good, a mama picks up on that. The child don't have to tell her. Or if a child, something is going on, a mother should be emotionally in tune with her children to pick up on that. If a child is lying, shit, you can't, I couldn't get away with lying to my mama. They just know, See, that's where emotions have their place. The mother can empathize with the child. She can sympathize with the child. And the father comes through as the disciplinarian, all right? The lawgiver. He lays down the law, and if anybody need their ass whooped, I'm going to tell your daddy as soon as he get home. So daddy going to take care of that. We all have roles and positions to play. Women's Lib allowed Esau, women's liberation, or women allowed Esau, the enemy, to get up in there and to screw with that. So now we have broken homes, broken families. We are, disenfranchised, fucked up. And that's why we need Yahushua. But, there ain't no but to that. To add to it, the truth is being revealed in all of this. The truth is being revealed. You women are found to be liars. Y'all been living a lie. You believe that lie. You've been living that lie. And then you go and you repeat and teach these lies. And now y'all miserable. Y'all miserable. Because this lack of accountability, through women's liberation, all these other, programs and penal codes that empower y'all, it made y'all horrible people. And the one thing that she said, if you watch that video, which I've been saying it, but it's the women, because they don't get along with each other. And she said, I knew women was wicked, and that's when she came to the realization, because, women can't get along with women. Hence her in her relationship with a woman. And she said that bitch was psycho, or was doing psycho shit. And this is the black woman's MO. So she's playing out of position. And so when things don't go her way, she reverts to being a woman, which is to, play victim and cry foul. Foul play and cry and play the victim. After her being a man fails, as they say, when all else fails, then she reverts to being a woman, but to seek sympathy. Not to be in her position as a woman, but to get that sympathetic, or to get that sympathy as a woman. But yeah, the Lord is bringing all of this out, bringing it all to light, because it's a wrap up. This shit is coming to a close. All right, and this is why Paul stated that and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It ain't Paul, just Paul. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said he suffers not a woman to teach. This is why. Job 39:17, because the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding. So she ain't got no business teaching. All right? Any woman who want to teach, women superiority, I mean, you got to be tripping. You got to be tripping. You just on some egotistical, you on an ego trip. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. This is the video. Man bashing dating guru admits that men were right all along. And she probably made tens and thousands of dollars, from these women, silly ass women, laden with sins, heaping to themselves teachers like this chick having itching ears. So I know she done made all kind of money giving people wrong advice. And, I just thought that was, a poetic justice for her. But yeah, hey, you can't make this up. How can you make this up? Chick talking shit about women, get in a wicked, unlawful relationship with a woman, and then they break up and despise one another, hate one another. She trying to play it off like, well, I just want us to still be cool and all. No, black woman they ain't built like that to be cool. But anyway, to the next one, Shalom.